The new game-changing trade realm Revamp that was recently introduced into Creatures of Sonaria has made mush making easier than ever before. With the addition of new stalls helping you sell creatures on the sidelines while you meet up with traders in the center to look for species, pallets, plushies, and any item at the same time. It has been quite a while now since the Revamp was first released, so let's get right into discussing the good, the bad, and how to get the most out of this trade lobby. Multitasking and efficiency had been made much easier with this update, allowing players to be able to sell unwanted items passively through stalls while also looking for the species or items thereafter through regular trading. The new addition of auctions has also created a new incentive to join trade realms, giving players the option to sell extra slots that they no longer need. However, I personally feel like this feature isn't the best system to rely on for selling high-value slots, as the time limit, lack of buyers, high risk, and flood of basic slots really discourage players from using this system as the main feature for trading slots, and other systems that already exist like posting auctions over the Discord trading channel in the Creatures of Sonaria server, personally yields much better results than the few minutes you get with auctions in the trade realm. The lobby in general, on the other hand, is a lot bigger than the previous trade realm, with obstacles, merch ads, new collectibles, stall skins, and generally a more coherent and clearer trading space, especially when compared to the previous trade realm where everyone was just hanging around the crowded bridge with nothing else really going on. The stalls in this revamp create a great incentive for some engagement away from the main trading zone. However, I do have some complaints regarding navigation and the overwhelming amount of features for newcomers, as personally, my first impression left me a little confused, especially with the clutter at the spawn point. Some of the merch placements and general UI were confusing to navigate without a tutorial, which I believe would have benefited new players joining the trade realm for the first time. The Jerry Egg in the new trade realm is awesome though, so kudos to the developers for adding such a fun detail to the otherwise monotonous hour-long trading sessions that go on here. The grind never stops. So, knowing all this, what can I do to make the most out of my trades? Easy. Well, here's my strategy when it comes to making the most in the shortest amount of time. Wait until there is space at the front row before placing your stall. Only place at the front. Many players don't leave the center area when they visit the trade realm, so it will be easier to draw attention to your stall if it is placed right next to the main area where everyone is gathered. For your first 4 slots, place the highest demand species and items that you are willing to sell. If you are unsure of your creature's demand, then any of the more expensive creatures you are willing to sell should be posted in your stall. Otherwise, try selling items you have multiple duplicates of. This will give you a better chance to sell items faster than stacking a bunch of random duplicates that aren't as sought after, and encourage players to look at what else you may be selling if you are selling more than 4 items. When you first join the server, look around the stalls for lowball items to profit off of, then place your stall down. Same goes for anyone offering to sell items for cheap in the trade area. Definitely try to join trade realms during new creature releases, as players will often overpay in order to get the new species. If you're not looking to keep it for yourself, and you have already gotten the new creature early on, definitely try to trade it away during this time frame, as you are likely to profit the most this way. This is also the easiest way to get role-limited species, as contributors are usually more active around updates. If you plan on trading for a while, don't leave the server if there are only a few players. Place your stall at the front and wait. Servers are usually automatically filled up when there aren't many people, and waiting around gives you the opportunity to place your stall down in a good spot. I recommend placing your stalls at the front next to the walkways if possible, as this somewhat separates your stall from other players, making it more noticeable than if you were to place it between two stalls. Try not to server hop once you get your stall placed down, especially if you have a good spot for your stall. As previously mentioned, players come and go pretty often, and low servers usually fill up pretty quickly. But if you're only looking for something specific instead of selling, then server hopping may be more efficient. Oftentimes it would just teleport you to the same server, unless you are joining friends in another trade realm. Usually, if you are looking for something specific and rare to come by, then it is best to post a trade over the Creatures of Sonaria community Discord server, as more players are online there. Auctions, mutations, and traits in creature slots. Personally, the auction aspect of this trade realm doesn't really help you out when looking to make a profit, but if you do find a cheap auction item that has some good mutation combinations, definitely buy it to either keep or trade away later. I would personally only aim for double mutations, not including glimmer, and potentially double red trait slots on creatures that do well in PvP. And that's about all we have time for today. What do you think about the trade realm revamp? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, have a wonderful rest of your day. Sidelines, out.